Okay. Hi, minasan. Konbanwa.
Konbanwa sensei.
Hi.
Konbanwa sensei.
Konbanwa sensei.
Hi, konbanwa.
Konbanwa sensei.
Hi, konbanwa.
Sensei.
So do you remember previous week? No, we saw a few words with elongation, long sounds.
Hey.
So how do you say mother?
Okasan.
Okasan.
So we will read the words, right? Next one.
Oba-san.
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 So all of you please unmute and please read.
Oni-san.
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 Oji-san.
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 Fusen.
Fusen, right? Fusen. Okay.
Suji.
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 Ega.
Very good.
Ega.
Ega, right?
One-san.
One-san. One-san. Okay.
Okay.
Toke. Very good. Toke. Right.
Sunset.
Very good.
Sensei.
Sensei.
Sensei. Father.
Oto-san.
Oto-san.
Right. No, son.
Kori.
Ri, right? For eyes, it is kori. Candle.
Rosoku.
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 Soji.
Soji. Right. Okay. So let's see a few more. Nan desu ka? Please read this.
Hako.
Hako.
So hako will be box, right? Hako. Okay, that we will see later. What about this one?
Neko.
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 Inu.
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 Tamago.
Tamago. Tegami.
Tegami.
Okay.
Sensei.
Sensei.
Yes, sensei, right? Sensei. Now we are going to see for student. What is for student?
Gakusei.
Gakusen.
Gakusei.
Gakusei.
Yes, gakusei. What about this one?
Kyoshitsu.
Kyositsu.
Did we see this last class?
I think no.
No, right. So it is right. Ki and yo. Kyo. This.
Kyoshi.
So this is one sound and it is going to be kyo. Right? Kyo. And
Kyositsu.
and elongation. Kyo. Actually, it sounds like O. We will, same like the previous week we saw the words. It will sound with O, but we will put U. Right? So, oto-san, O will be there, but O we will not put. We will put U. Similarly, here also. Right? So, kyoshitsu will be classroom. Kyoshitsu. Kyoshitsu will be classroom. All right. So now, right, we will see another new term with small su. Already we know su, right? This su. This we will make it small. So here if you see, this is the base and this is the height of the hiragana. But you see the height of su is lowered down. Right?
Yeah.
Which means
Yes.
it has a special term there. This small su doesn't have any special pronunciation on itself. It doesn't have any pronunciation, right? But it will carry the sound of the hiragana which is following it. So in Tamil we say mei எழுத்துக்கள், right? Ip, ik and all. So those dipping sounds, ik, ip. So that will be sounded with this small su. So this one small su, you will use it for all the dipping sounds. But it is based on the hiragana which is following it. So here it is a ki and this is pu. So this is pu with the maru, right? Fu with that round gives you pu. So this is going to be kip pu. Right? So kippu. So let's see, some more. How will you read this?
Otto.
Otto.
Kitte.
Right? So this is going to be O and to. So T sound is there. So this will carry it. So this is going to be Otto.
Otto.
Which means a husband. Next one. What is the next word?
Kitte.
Kitte.
Okay. He, small su, right? So this is also T sound. So this is again going to be it. So if it is in T category, it is going to be with it sound. Here, K,
Kon.
Kon.
Kekon.
Right? So this is going to be ik.
Ik.
Going to be
Kekon.
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 Kekon, which means marriage. Right. So this is going to be stamps. Right. So we will read it according to the hiragana, which is following that small su. So that small su will take a special space, right? Generally, right? Suppose if it is normal su, it will be in a normal. Suppose like this, and if it is small su, right? It will be lower down. So this is the difference. So when it is normal, with like similar to other hiragana, you will read it as a su, right? But when it is lower down like that, you will proceed it with the tipping sound. This will be the rule. Right. So with this, full hiragana is over. So you must be able to read any word which is in hiragana. Hiragana words. So did we see greetings last class?
No.
No.
Okay. So we will see two more words and then we will go to the greeting. Hi, please read this.
Yo.
Yon. Ni. Yok.
Yo.
He,
Yo.
then.
You. Yo.
Gyu. Gyu.
Very good. You, this.
Gyu.
So this is no key. Key with 10 gives you gi. Gi with you gives you gyu. All right. Plus one u gives you gyu.
You.
So gyu,
You.
gyu.
New York.
Well, gyu. Very good. Gyu new. So it is 4-letter word. Gyu new. So this is actually one letter, like one sound. So space is left, because it is the font style. It's written in large size. So in that case, it is good. No, the space is there. But when we write it, we don't leave that much space, right? So that is one sound. Gyu. Similarly, this is also one sound, which is new. Gyu new will be milk, right? Gyu new. All right. What about the next word?
You. Yeah. You've been Kyoku.
You've been Kyoku.
You've been Kyoku.
So they say. Very good. Yes. You've been kyoku. Right? Again, here you have you elongation. So this is
You.
you. This is he. 10.
Exact with them.
Going to be
He.
Bin.
kyo.
Kyo.
Right. So you being kyoku will be post office.
Kyoku.
You being kyoku. All right. You being kyoku. You knew you being kyoku. What about this one?
Nihon.
Nihon, definitely. Nihon, right. So Nihon will be Japan. Nihon will be Japan, no? In Japan in Japanese, we call it as Nihon. So here, right, this Ni stands for the sun. So it is land of rising sun, right? Hon will be origin. So you will learn it in the kanji. From the kanji, you will easily know, compare with the meaning. So this Ni here stands for sun, and Hon stands for origin. So origin of sun, land of rising sun. So that is called as Nihon. That is why we say Nihon. All right. So now we will move with the greetings. So you have it in unit 1. After the lesson, you will have some greetings. If you have your textbook, you can go through it. After lesson 1, you will be having it. We will also be, I will also be sharing some greetings on screen. If you want, you can take it down also as we see one by one. All right. So greetings, how do we say?
Aisatsu.
Aisatsu. Aisatsu. So to read, is, please read, not to read. Please read will be, how will you read it? Read it.
Yonde kudasai.
Yonde kudasai.
Yes, yonde kudasai means
Kudasai.
please read. So kudasai is nothing but please. Yonde is read. So yonde kudasai means please read, right? So hereafter, yonde kudasai means you must read it. It means please read. Hai, yonde kudasai. How do we say greetings in Japanese?
Aisatsu.
Right, aisatsu will be greetings. So we will see the greetings, right, one by one. So when you see the greeting, please, try to read it. Hi, what is this?
Ohayo gozaimasu.
So which means, good morning, right? Ohayo gozaimasu. So the short version is Ohio, right? O and U is there, right? But we will pronounce it as O only, Ohio. Gozaimasu is like the polite ending. So to your friends and all, you can stop with Ohio also okay. But the gozaimasu stands for the polite version. It's polite to end with gozaimasu. So this is going to be Ohayo gozaimasu. So masu is actually masu, but mas will be the accent of the Tokyo side. So it is good. If you are okay with masu also, no problem. Right? Good morning. Right. Next one. What about the next one?
Oyasuminasai.
Oyasuminasai.
Oyasuminasai. So oyasuminasai. Good night. Right? Good night. It is going to be oyasuminasai. Right. What about thank you?
Arigato
Arigato
gozaimasu.
gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Gozaimasu.
To only we say, not to. It is one sound like elongated, to, because u is there, right? But we will know all greetings, if you have the elongation, though you put it with u, right? So arigato gozaimasu. Here also, arigato is a thank you, right? Thanking for something. Gozaimasu is the polite version. So in short, you can also say arigato. Gozaimasu. Welcome. For thank you, you say welcome. Don't mind, right?
Doitas.
Doitai,
Mm.
doitashima,
Doitasmashite.
doitashimashite.
Mashite.
Do itachi mashi.
Mashite.
You're welcome.
Doitashimasu.
Do itachi mashite. Thank you. You're welcome. Like that. What about please?
Onegai-masu.
Onegaishimasu.
Onegai-shimasu.
Onegaishimasu.
Onegai shimasu. Onegai shimasu. Please. So we saw another please, a while before. What is that?
Kudasai.
Kudasai, right? This kudasai, you cannot use it alone. Just kudasai, you cannot use. Some sentence, then kudasai is okay. But this onegai shimasu, you can use it as a separate word, as a greeting separately also. You can use it in a sentence or separately. So this is both okay. Right, next one.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen.
So excuse me will be sumimasen. Sumimasen will be excuse me. Bye, goodbye will be
Sayonara. Sayonara.
sayonara. Sayonara, bye bye. Next one.
Gomennasai.
Gomennasai. Mennasai. No, sorry will be gomennasai. So short versions also you would have if already you would have heard somewhere in gomen. Also, those are short forms, casual forms. What about the next?
Itadakimasu.
So before and after eating food, you have two greetings, right? This is before food, before eating. And this is after you eat, after completing, right? So before eating, it is going to be itadakimasu. Which means right before eating, it is going to be I humbly receive, right? So you are telling this greeting to the person who is serving to you, right? After eating, what is going to be the greeting?
Gochiro.
Gochiso.
Gochiro.
Gochiso. Sama. Deshite.
Deshita.
Deshita.
Gochiro.
Sama
Gochiso
deshita.
sama deshita.
So gochiso sama deshita means it was a feast. Thank you for it. Right? So itadakimasu will be like, thank you. I humbly received the food. Finally, after eating, you say, oh, it was like a feast. So whatever food, you just thank them and say it was like a feast. Thank you for it. So what about yes and no?
Hai.
はい。
And
Iye.
Iye.
Iye also okay this. Iye or iye. Both you can use it for no. Right? So iye is having two meanings. One is no. The other one is house. Iye. Right? One E. No will stand for no and also for house. All right. So one more last greeting.
Sashi.
Hisashiburi.
Hisashiburi.
So hisashi buri will be no long time. No, see after a long time when you are no seeing someone, right? In that case, it is going to be hisashiburi. Hisashiburi.
Ma'am, why is it Shah and not Sa here?
So this hisashi only. Sa only, sumimasen. Hisashi only. Right. Right. All right. Okay. So now, right, we will just revise with the hiragana fonts. And today we will be starting with katakana also. So last class, did we split into breakout rooms?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay. Okay. So now I will send you, two links in the chat box, right? Just check whether you're able to access the link. So what you do is you touch on the link, it will take you to a new page. And when you move into the group, into the breakout room, one person will share screen, like how I'm doing. You will also share screen, if possible, with the sound. And then the person who is sharing can click on the answer. Others will tell out the answer, discuss and finalize it. And the person who's sharing screen will click on the answer. So this is one link. I will tell you before entering. Just check whether both the links are different. All right. So when you share, you can share it with share sound also. Those who are sharing the screen, right? So it is going to be in a quiz pattern like this. So you have to read the English version, which is in Romaji, and you have to check the right, no, hiragana. Right? Similarly, the other link also, no, you must choose the right one. Is it okay with the link? You can access it, right?
Hi, Sensei.
Yes. Arigatou gozaimasu. So when you move into the breakout room, you start doing it. One person will share screen, and you must start doing it. You must not wait for anybody to tell start. So you start doing the activity within the time and timer ends.
Yeah.
Just a minute. All right, so the timer, I think, it might not be the exact timer. I cannot change it. Actually, it shows 30 minutes. But anyway, after completing, you return back to the main room. All right, you return to the main room after you complete it. All right. Timer shows it is 30 minutes. Don't wait till the end. After you complete the activity, please, you come back. Please.
Sensei, we return to main session.
Yes, just a minute. I don't know. I will rejoin, right? Yes, so now you can just move into the breakout room, right? Accept the invite and move into the breakout room.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I have a doubt here in the greetings. So in Ohio, gozaimasu, is it an exception because after yo there is a u sound?
Yes, yes.
So how is it pronounced and written?
Ohio only, like Oto-san, this is also a special case. Ohio, O only we will pronounce, but the spelling will be with U.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. Yes, Shri Varsha-san, please move into the breakout room. Loganathan-san, please move into the breakout room. So was the time enough? Were you able to complete it?
It was going sensei.
Okay, so once more, please get into the breakout room, and those who did not complete it, kindly complete. Same group. So you will move into the same group. So need not worry. You can continue from where you have stopped.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Okay, so let everybody join. Still some breakout rooms are active. So let us wait. Okay, so now you can just go with the katakana from the textbook. So what is the page number?
4.
So please take page 4. So now we are going to see katakana letters. So the good thing is that pronunciation will be very similar. So the pronunciation what we saw in hiragana, same to same, exactly the same, right? Where all we had special cases, here also we have the same special case. But only thing is the way of writing is different. So that is the good advantage only for us, because we need not learn any special pronunciation in the basic katakana letters, right? So it's going to be a, I, U, A, O, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, sa, shi, su, se, so, ta, chi, tsu, te, to, right? Similarly here also ha, hi, hu, he, ho. So this is right, who or who, no problem, right? Because it is katakana letter, right? So you can pronounce it, no, but no, we will see the letters. We will see examples for this later, right? So again, right, va, o, and n, same. So from a, we will know, see how to write. One and two. So when we deal with katakana letters, it is going to be with straight strokes, rather than moving with curves and loops and all. We don't have any curves and loops. It's going to be straight, more or less straight versions, right? So this is like A, right, which is written like this. So 1 and 2. So the second stroke is slightly, slightly like not a straight line, slightly curved like that. This is going to be a. 1 and 2. So if you touch also, no problem here. Yes? If you have your handwriting book, right, you can practice it in that. Next, it is going to be E. E. 1 and 2. Right, so here you have this bend, like you need not worry, it is a font style. You can put a straight line. That is going to be E. Next is, U. Right, so 1, 2, and 3. So here, this part is very, or sometimes, we will tend to put like this. Because here we have this vertical line, here also we will tend to put. So be careful, this should not be there. So 1, 2, and you should bring it like this. This is going to be U, A, I, U. Next is, A. A, right? So like I, but the horizontal line, which is at the bottom, right? It is longer. A. 1, 2, and 3. This is A. Next is O. 1 up and 3. So this is O. Katakana O. 1 up and like this. So this is going to be O. A, E, O, A, O. Right? So just compare all the hiraganas and katakanas. You can easily differentiate, right? But you should know this is katakana O. That will be, you will get it only with practice. Did you go through the link which I sent through the Google Classroom? How to remember the hiragana fonts?
Yes.
So
Right.
similarly for katakana also, you have. So I will send that link also. From the previous link also, if you just go through, you will find it. But I will send a separate link also in Google Classroom so that you can use it for katakana also to remember. But it is in practice. You must practice it number of times. Right. So that is going to be with E, U, A, O. Now let's see the typed version. Tomorrow we will be seeing typing, right? So we can install, if you already have your fonts in your system, no problem. If you don't have also, tomorrow we will see how to install it. It is better if you have your laptop or PC or desktop, right? If you have other devices like mobile, tablet, okay, but if it'll suit well, it'll be the best if you try it with your real computer or laptop like that. Right. So if you have it, please be ready with that tomorrow. In the same system where you're listening to class also, right? If it is the computer, you can try it. That we will do it tomorrow, both hiragana and katakana typing. All right. So now we will see the typing for first A, E, U, A, O series. So A, E, E, U, A, and O. This will be the typed version. So when you see this typed format, this O doesn't have this brushing up, at the. So that is the typed format, that is all. So the original format is what is in our textbook, what we practice writing. But these are other patterns, right? So when you type, right, you will be knowing it. All right. Now, what is the next series?
Okay.
K series, right? So K series, where we will be starting with the ka. So hiragana ka and katakana ka is more or less very, very similar. You can easily compare it and tell it out, right? So what is the difference? What do you think the difference is?
Like a single 10 is not there.
So hiragana ka have
Curve.
so it is having the smooth bend plus one extra stroke also, right? But katakana ka doesn't have that smooth bend. It is sharp like this, right? No extra stroke also. That is a difference. This is going to be the important difference, where it is having a sharp turn. So this will be katakana ka. Right. Next is the ki. So we can easily compare it with hiragana ki. So when you compare it with hiragana ki, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We did it like this. But we are going to stop with the first 3 strokes. 1, 2, and 3. That is all. So here also both the lines can be equal or the lower line can be longer. Both are okay. Right? So if it is like this, no, it will be nice rather than putting both in equal state. But it is not wrong. Both are okay. Because there is no other hiragana or katakana in this pattern. So it will not, you will not get confused. So it is okay to make it equal or the lower line longer. This is going to be ki.
Ki.
Next is a ku. 1 and 2. So hiragana ku, we had it like this, right? This ku is going to be 1, 2, and 3. Right? Here you have this stroke, but this is no problem, right? It is just the font style. So ku, so if this is the base, so the finishing, the second part should go below the base. One and 2. So always when you have strokes like this, like number 7, it is going to be one full stroke. This is counted as one stroke. Like this is separate and this is separate, not like that. Fully it is counted as one stroke. So here also, this portion is counted as one full stroke. So 1 and 2. So only 2 strokes for this particular letter. Kana, we say. Hiragana, katakana, in short, we say kana for letters. Next is a K. K looks like an English character K itself, right? So this is going to be K. Ka, ki, ku, K. So this looks like a K itself, right? So 1 and 2. First stroke is this 1 and 2. Third one, you start from here and you drag it down. This is going to be K. K is nothing but, you extend the ku. Ku already we saw like this, right? So if you extend this line, right, and this line becomes a K, right? So 1 and 2, 3 finally. So this last line, last stroke should be longer. This is the base. And it is not a straight line, right? Slightly curved. Slightly, curved, slightly. So first stroke, slightly curved. Second stroke can be a straight line. Again, third stroke, slightly curved, like this. So this is going to be K. Finally, ko. Ko. So ko, first stroke, right? 1 and 2. Like number 7, it is like that. So this is one full stroke. And then we will put the next one. So it's going to be like this. It is going to be ko. 1 and 2. Ko. Ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. So now look at this ko, and now let's see the typed version of ko. So when we compare it with the typed version of ko, like this, right? You see how straight it is. You can easily identify it to be ko, but the exact stroke, right? It is very like this. So this is also okay when you write it to be a perfect straight line. But here originally it is like, no, this vertical line is slightly slanted. Right? This is slightly slanted, right? So both are okay. It is always good to know the original way. So the original way of writing it is what we have it in our textbook. These are all the updated font styles. So if you use this also, not problem, no problem, you can use it, but you must know the original way how it is actually written. So ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, we will see the typed fonts. Ha, ki, ku, ke, ko. So what about the next series?
S series. Yes.
Yes, series. Sa, shi, su, se, so. Right? Sa, shi, su, se, so. So first we will go with sa. 1, 2, and 3. This is going to be sa. One, 2, and 3. So if you see the first 2 strokes are straight line. This is a horizontal straight line. This is vertical straight line. Third stroke is not a straight line, slightly like tapered. No, crossed like that. Slight curved like that. Need not make it too straight like this or too curved like this. It should be in between. Next is, she. So when we write she, so we are going to compare it with hiragana she. So for certain fonts, we will compare it with the hiragana version. So how do we put hiragana she? Top to bottom. So the stroke starts from top and moves towards the bottom, right? And S, H, I, three letters, right? Like that, no? Here also we are going to start it from top to bottom and 3 letters, so 3 strokes. All right, so it is going to be 1, 2, and 3, right? So 1, 2, and 3, which I start from top and move towards the bottom because there's another font similar to this. So we should not get confused with that font. So when you learn katakana shi, you please compare it with hiragana shi and use this method. All right. So 2 things we need to remember. It moves from top to bottom and SHI 3 strokes. So in that case, 3 strokes here also and move from top to bottom. So 1, 2, and 3. So when I put an imaginary line, now what should happen is all the 3 should stand on the same base. If I put a vertical line, because it starts from top to bottom, right? So if I put a vertical line, all the 3 strokes should start from the same base. The base should be same. All right. This is the original font here. Not touching the base, but it is more or less starting from the same vertical line only. So it should be more or less like this. Here you have it like a tick mark, right? So you can make it like that also. For example, 1, 2, and like this also okay. Or just normally like curve also okay. But the thing is, when I put a vertical line, I must be able to see 1, 2, 3 strokes no, from the same base, the vertical base. That's it. All right. So this is she. Next, it is going to be
Say. Sasi, su, su, su.
1 and 2. So this is going to be Su. So this particular font, can you connect with some other hiragana fonts similar to it? A.
Su.
Very good. A. Hiragana A. So the difference is this also, no, just similar, but we will stop with this. So first stroke is like number 7, 1 and stop. For A, what did we do? We elongated like this. This drag will be there for A. But for Su, we will not drag. We must be careful. If you drag it, it becomes A. So we should not put it like that. You should stop it like this. So this is going to be A. Su, right? Su. This is A and hiragana A and this is Su, Sa, Shi, Su. Next is no Se. 1, 2, right? So we will compare it with no hiragana Se. So what will be the different no? So this is like no 1 and 2. Hiragana Se, do you remember? This part is separately, no, you have a straight vertical line and then it is connecting. But here it is connected initially itself. Right? That is different. So here, right, it is together. So this is going to be Se. It is similar to hiragana Se, but there's a difference. Next is no So. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So this is going to be So. Right? So like she, So also we are going to place it, compare it with no hiragana. So do you remember the So? Hiragana So. Right? So it starts from left to right. The beginning will be from left to right. Then only it comes down. We will just stop with one stroke, the first stroke. Left to right. And how many letters it is having? 2 letters. S, O. So we will be having 2 strokes. And it should start from left and move towards the right. So first stroke, moving towards the right, second stroke. So 1 and 2. Right? 2 strokes, which moves, left to right. This is going to be So. Now, because it is moving from left to right, the imaginary line, which I'm going to put it is from left to right. It's horizontal. So when I put this imaginary line, it should be on the same base, starting from the same base. More or less. So if this is the original version, if I put it won't touch. This is touching, but here it is not touching. You have a gap. More or less, it should be from the same base. All right. Why? Because, right, it should not be like this. Too much deviation should not be there. More or less, no, small gap is fine. So this is going to be so 1 and 2. Sa, shi, su, se, so. Right, so we will see the typed format. Sa, shi, su, se, so. So in this typed format,
Yes.
she and so. Because it looks similar, but the thing is, first one is having 3 strokes, but the second one will have 2 strokes. So what we will do is so. How does so starts? Not so, right? So this is she and this is so, right? So 1, 2, 3 strokes. So 1, 2, 3, and she starts from top to bottom. So I'm going to put like this. So you see all 3 from the same base. So this is she. Now this is so, starts from left to right, 2 strokes. So 1, 2, 2 strokes, left and then right. So this is also okay. So if I put a horizontal line like this, I should see both from the same base. All right. So now we will move with the next series. What is the next series?
T series.
T cells.
T series.
Just a minute. T series, right? So first is ta. 1, 2, and 3. This is going to be ta, where you get it from ku, right? Already we saw ku like this, right? Ku. One more extra stroke. You have to join these two, it becomes a ta. Right? So 1, 2, and 3. This is ku. The third stroke should start and move like this. It should not be like this. It should not be parallel to that vertical horizontal line. Right? It should start and move towards the lower base like this. It should come down. All right, that is going to be ta. One and two. 1 and 2, right? Ta. Right. Next,
Since one more time. 3 strokes, right? So it's just 2.
so this, yes, 3. ありがとうございます。3 strokes, right? So 1, 2, and 3. All right, this is ta. Next is chi. 1, 2, and 3. 1. So it is not a straight line, right? Slightly, it's second one is a straight line, and third one is also not a straight line. So it's going to be chi. So 1, not straight, just lowering down, right? Second one is a straight line. So the gap, you must be having it, like this. Right? So 1, 2, and 3. Third one is also not a straight line. This is going to be chi. 1, 2, and 3. So to be more precise like this, the first stroke is little bit smaller than the longer line like this. So make this first stroke little bit smaller. One, 2, and 3. Next will be, what is the next font?
Tsu.
Tsu. Very good. So TSU, tsu. Now this we will compare it with she. Already we saw she, right? Like this. It is same, but it is there's a difference. We must be able to identify it. That is why we learn it with hiragana. So now compare it with hiragana tsu. Hiragana tsu moves from left towards the right side. Left to right. Right, left to right. And 3 characters, TSU, 3 letters. Right. So that is why we have 1, 2, 3 letters, and it moves from left to right. 1, 2, 3. Always when it is moving from left to right, the imaginary line we will do it with horizontal. So it should start from the same base. For she, you see, it should be a vertical stroke, vertical imaginary line. For tsu, it's going to be horizontal one. 1, 2, and 3. Now let's see both the tsu and the she together in its typed pattern. Now how will you differentiate? So which is a she and which is a tsu?
First one is she.
First one is she.
Hmm.
Second one is Su.
Right? So for she,
It's horizontal. And
you just compare it with hiragana one. Hiragana she is like this, vertical line is there, right? So you draw a vertical line like this and it should start from the same base. Suppose if you are starting, no, if you're putting a horizontal line, it won't work out. You see, if you put horizontal line, all the 3 will not start from the same. This is okay, but what about this? If you put a vertical line only, you will have all the 3 on, starting from that side. So you can, if it is confusing, you can easily, distinguish between both. Now, so on the other side, right? Left to right. So you draw a line left to right. So now all the 3 starts from the same base. So this is tsu. So in a word, if you're confused, you just draw the line horizontal or vertical and easily you can differentiate. So if you do it the other way, if you put a vertical line here, this won't work here. Right. So you can easily differentiate if it is confusing. She and tsu. Hmm. If you have any doubts also, please let me know. Next is, te. Te. Ta, chi, tsu, te, and to. So te, 1, 2, and 3. Right? 2 lines. 1, 2, and 3. Te. Finally, to. Right? This is the base. So the second stroke must not touch the base. It is not like this, right? Somewhere above. This is going to be to. So let's see the typed version of this particular series. Ta, chi, su, te, to. Ta, chi, su, te, to. Right. Next note is going to be na, ni, nu, ne, no. Right. Na, ni, nu, ne, no. So na will be like this. So 1 and 2. So do you remember hiragana na? We had 3 parts, right? So we need to remember all the 1, right? 2 and 3 like this. So it should be like, no, if you draw a circle, it should stand on the circumference of the circle. So from this, only this part is taken and it is given for katakana na. So 1 and 2. Na. Next is a ni. Right. So ni, it is going to be just 2 strokes, 1 and 2. Ni. 1 and 2. Ni. Right, 1 and 2. Next we have a nu, right? 1 and 2. So it's like, no, 1 and 2. So this is the base. The second stroke should not touch the base. Right? This is going to be nu. Na, ni, nu. Next it is going to be ne. Right? So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in katakana series, the 7 like structure you have it here, right? This will be repeated in most. In nu also we have this, right? So this is nu. In su also we have. This is su. That is why nu should not touch the base. So for example, if you put it like this, how will I read? I will assume it to be su only, because it is touching the base. That is why it should not touch the base. We need to follow certain rules in the font so that it doesn't resemble the other font. That is all. Right. Now the same, no, this shape, we're going to add it with nu also. Right? I mean, no, with ne. This is ne. Right? Same. Right? Here you can touch it actually. Just a minute. So it is going to be, no, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The fourth stroke you can actually touch, no problem. So 1, 2, no, 3 and 4. Three and 4. So this is ne. Finally, no. No is just 1 stroke. Just 1 stroke. So for just like this. Right? Only 1 stroke. right? So it is no. You just have make sure that it is not like a straight line. Slightly, like this also okay. Slight curved also okay. But don't make it completely straight. Because it will look like a slash, right? So slightly you make sure that you bring that no feel, right? Not like a straight line. But in a word, you can easily identify it because because it's everything in a word, it is going to be in katakana only. If it is a katakana word, so it will not confuse you that much. This is no. Now let's try out the typed fonts for the N series. Na, ni, nu, ne, and no. All right. So now what about the next series?
H series.
Ha, he, hu, he, ho. Hmm. Ha, he, hu, he, ho. So here it is a who, right? Ha, he, who, because it is according to the word you can alter it. If it is H sounding word, you will keep it with H. If it is an F sounding word, you will change it into F. Right? So ha, he. So here it is used for both sounds. Ha, he, who, or fu. Both are okay. This. So first it is going to be with ha. Right? 1 and 2. So 2 strokes which are separated here and there. Then this is going to be ha. 1 and 2. So if you connect it, it should be, it gives you H, like, image. So it's going to be ha, 1 and 2. Next it is he, ha, and he, 1 and 2. This is going to be he, right? So 1 and 2. One and 2. He. Next is who or who, right? So it is just one stroke. This 7 like stroke, which is who or who. We have it like one full stroke like this. Right? So this is going to be who or who. Next is hey. So what about hiragana hey? What do you think about hiragana?
Same.
Very
Yeah.
good. Same, right? Same to same. So only this particular font is exactly similar to the hiragana version. Both are same.
Yeah.
All right. Next, it is going to be with the ho. Do you remember the hiragana ho? How did we achieve hiragana ho? Do you remember hiragana ho? So first we saw hiragana ha.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, one more.
stroke, right? This becomes
Yeah.
hiragana ho. Same here also, right? We are going to put hiragana ha, katakana ha plus o to get hiragana ho. So katakana ha, already you have it, these two sides, right? So katakana ha will be like this. Katakana o is like this. Now we are going to combine both. So in katakana o, I'm just going to take the first and the second stroke. So now katakana o, katakana ha. So ha plus o gives you ho. That is what we have now achieved. So it is ho. Right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ha, he, fu, he, ho. The typed format of this. So what is the difference with the ho? We don't have that vertical brush up, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. So next it is going to be M series, right? Ma, mi, mu, me, mo. Ma. Okay. So this is ma. Now what we are going to compare this with? No. Same katakana a. So because ma a sound is there, right? So katakana a is like this. Right? Same, now we are going to start with a similar form, but you're going to stop it. The second stroke should stop, not elongate like up. That is the difference. So the first, this angle is same for both ma and a. So for ma, because there's another font which is similar, that is why. For ma, always remember a. One and two. Next is me. Me. 1, 2, and 3. 3 strokes, right? Me. So the actual version here, if you see the third one is slightly longer. That is also fine. So 1, 2, and the third one. Me. Ma, me. Now, no is mu. So just compare it with ma, right? For ma, what did we see? How did we see? Like this, right? This is just the reverse of ma, where you have it, the angle becomes here and you have to stop it like this. So that is the difference, ma and mu. Ma, because you are comparing with it with a. So the other side, when it works, it is going to be mu. Ma, me, mu. Me. 1 and 2. So did you remember any other katakana we saw like this, similar?
No.
What is this?
No.
No.
So in nu, we had it like this. Now without this, no head. No, it's going to be just like X mark. No, 1 and 2. So the first stroke is slightly curved like that. Then you cut it like X. If you cut it straight, it's going to become na. If you cut it cross, then it is going to be like me. So for na, same. This vertical line is similar, but we will cut it straight. So this becomes a na. Same vertical line like this, but you cut it like a cross. X mark, it becomes cross in the sense, I mean like X. It is going to be me. So make sure both the strokes are not equal length. If it is an equal length, it will look like something like this, like X itself. That is not the right pattern. All right. So the second stroke must be it should not touch the base. Finally, with the mo. So mo, we can easily compare it with the hiragana mo. This is katakana mo. You compare it with hiragana mo, it is very similar. Hiragana mo is having this elongated head, but here it is not there. That is one difference. The other difference is this. The shape of this katakana mo is flattened, whereas hiragana mo, you take it like U up. Right? So 1, 2, and flattened it. This is going to be mo. Ma, mi, mu, me, mo. 1, 2, and 3. Now, let's go through the type, right? Ma, mi, mu, me, and mo. Right. Now we have ya, you, yo. Ya, you, yo. So ya, you can know, compare it with hiragana ya. So hiragana ya, no, it was like this, right? Now it is one full no stroke with the head and it is pointed. This is katakana ya. Next is you. So you is no 1 and 2. So it's like number 7, like this, and another stroke here. This is no you. Yeah, you. And yo. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So this 7-like structure, because it is one full stroke. This is one full stroke. And this is yo. So 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, you, yo. This will be the typed version. So the yo form, it is very straight, like the ko we saw, right? So that is the printed style. Font is different. Same as. Then we have the R series, right? Da, ri, ru, re, ro. Now, no, in this way here, the katakana words are for loan words, foreign words, which is not hiragana sounds, right? So in that case, you will be having both L sound and R sound, right? For example, land, right? We will see the words also. We will have land, land. But this LA, we will pronounce it with RA only because we focus with R sound, no more towards L, it is like R, both in between, right? L and R, not softer, not harder. So it's going to be ra, ra. So it is going to be rand only, RAN. No, we will pronounce it with RA. So this is ra, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So this is ra. In your names, for our names also, we will be using this katakana series only. Suppose if your name is in L, you will change it into R. The pronunciation will be the R sound and the spelling will be this if it is in the L series. For example, if it is Lata, you will change it into Rata. The pronunciation will be with R. If you have it in your name also. This is Ra. Next is Ri. So this Ri also very similar to Hiragana Ri, right? In a Hiragana, this brush up will be there in Hiragana Ri. But here we don't have it, that is all. Ra and Ri. Next is Ru. Ru. One. So first stroke is just 1. Second stroke, 1 and 2. Right? 1 and up, 2. So when you take it up slightly, you can show the bend, 1 and 2. This also okay. Need not be too sharp. Slightly like this. 1 and slightly the bend and you can take it up. This is ru. Now, re is going to be half of ru. The second stroke alone will be re. 1 and up. So this is going to be 1 and up, no? Re. So it can be sharp to sharp also okay this because no other character is similar. So it is easily understood. So no problem. Re. Ra, di, ru, re, and finally ro. 1, 2, and 3. Like a box. 1, 2, and 3. So you can put it like a square box, no problem. Or if you want to exactly like this, you have to slant the sides like this, right? In a square form. So 1, 2, and 3. The sides should be like slanted in. If you want to achieve it like this, or if you put just a square, also no problem. It is understood as ro. Ra, di, du, re, ro. So here it looks like a rectangular box. It's okay. Right? Ra, di, ru, re, ro. So finally we have va, o, and n. Right? So this is va. So when you compare va, can you just see whether it is similar to any other font?
Ra,
Katakana font.
ra, katakana ra,
Okay.
ra,
Ku.
Katakana u. Okay.
Katakana ku.
Katakana ku also okay. But exactly we can compare it with u. Whether you don't have that head.
Yeah.
Yes. So the same font without the head, it's going to be va. Right? Next is va o. It is actually wo because it's a W series, but we will pronounce it
Yes.
o. This o will not have any. We hardly use it because when you say o, you in the spelling you will use this o. This katakana o is hardly used, so just know the character. So it comes like this. So 1, 2, and 3. So it's no one. Okay. All right. So this is going to be O. W-O, right?
Yeah.
But pronounced as O. Finally, so this in is similar to
so.
so. So here you can use it for two sounds n and n. All right. So here we will just, compare it like, with the hiragana. So hiragana in starts from top, move towards the bottom line, right? So it's going to be 2 strokes because and sound. So 1 and 2. So when I put a vertical line, in that case, it is going to be This will be So now let's know, these are the basic katakana letters, right? So we will see similar katakana letters, which we have. So the main box stands for the shi, tsu, so or M sound or N sound. So you must remember this with, when you compare it, how to, compare and guess which letter it is. Then you must know ku and ta, because from ku, when you put an extra stroke, that becomes ta. Right? And o and ho. This is ho, right? This is o. From o, ha plus o gives you o. Right? Ru and re, similar, right? Ru and re. Next, na and me, right? Very similar, but there's a difference. We must see what it is. Wa and u. Wa and u. Similarly, ma and mu, you compare ma with, you connect ma with a. And then you get the correct formation of that particular stroke. Now with the 7-like structure, right, we have so many, right? Fu or hu. When you put another extra stroke, right, this is fu or hu. When you put one more, it becomes a su. When you cut it, it becomes nu, right? When you don't cut it but extend it with head, it becomes ne. And when you put a stroke on top, it becomes ra. So you can make a note of this or just take a screenshot of this, so that, just a minute, don't take screenshot now. There's an error here, right? This is a ho and this is o. So now you can just take a screenshot. You can use it so that to compare the similarities between the katakana letters. Okay, so far we saw the basic letters, right? Tomorrow we will see the extra sounds. We have tentens, marus, digraphs, which is very similar to the hiragana version. So here also we have that gi, gu, maru, tenten, same. Instead of hiragana version, we are going to see with the katakana version. But if you thorough these basics, right? Today, we saw the full hiragana, katakana basics, right? If you master this, then that is very simple. So practice this. So tomorrow we will continue with the tenten, marus and digraphs, extra sounds, and we will read katakana letters, and we will also see typing. All right. Nice. So now we will end. So do you have any questions? So if you have any questions, please stay back. Otherwise we will meet tomorrow. Hi, mata ashita. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Matashita.
Hi. So you can leave, right? If you don't have any questions, you can leave.
Sensei, I have not a question, but if there are any more resources like the quiz that we just had today, right? So if there is any other resources like a flashcard, apps or something that will help us memorize or learn hiragana letters, if there are any resources.
We will do activities like this in class. Today we did, right? Similarly, we will do it. All right. Tomorrow also for katakana. All right.
Sure. All right. Thank you.
Ma'am, so for my passport, I was asked to write my name in katakana. Who can I approach regarding this?
Where? in Google Class?
No, for my passport purposes.
Passport.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow we will see few more fonts in katakana. Then you will be able to write your name.
All right.
After tomorrow's class, no, I will ask everyone to type their names in the Google Classroom. There we can discuss your spelling. All right.
Come on.
はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます、先生。
arigato gozaimasu.
はい、ありがとうございます。